Before we get absolutely shit-faced, I'd like to remind everybody that this podcast contains two very pissed-up gays of their opinions, rants and raves in life, and overall explicit content which we know you will love. Everyone and anyone is welcome to this podcast, so strap yourselves in, pour yourself a large one, down it just like us, and pour another, and let's get this going and read between the wines. Oh, here we are, another one. Oh, God.
We are back in the studio again.
Nearly just pulled the new light off the studio.
We had enough disasters already with technology.
Oh, it wouldn't be an episode of this podcast without fucking sound disasters, would it? But no. Yeah, we're here. I'm going to be very nervous throughout this whole episode now that it doesn't pick up the sound or one minute on some of this.
Okay.
Do the talking.
I will carry on doing the talking, yeah, but we have got through those disasters.
Was there ice in this drink?
Yes.
Thank fuck, because I swallowed a lump and I was like, what the fuck was that?
It's like that.
Last week's episode.
Lumpy semen.
Oh, God. Saying that, loads of people listened to that episode last week. We had a very good week.
Very good week, indeed.
Very good week.
We did very well.
But yeah, now you've set the tone by saying I've got lumpy semen drink. I fucking hope it ain't that. Ooh,
no comment.
It's like one of those baby. Is it a baby Guinness or is it a fat frog? Fat frogs.
Oh, baby Guinness. Yeah.
Monkey's brains. That's what it's called. Have you ever tried one of those?
No.
Oh, we'll have one at the weekend.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, new episode. In fact, I can't rant about this one yet because it gives away some of the things I want to say. But I'll save that.
Okay.
I'll save that anyway. Let's talk about the week.
Yes, absolutely.
How's your week?
Yeah, the week has been short. We've had a slightly longer weekend off work, but
nice.
Yeah, it's been all right. You know, we are plotting and planning with.
We are, yeah. Well, that's quite a productive weekend, to be honest.
We have had
apart
a very
from getting incredibly fucking wasted on Saturday night, but yeah, very productive weekend. Yeah. News. I didn't want to talk about this news story, but I feel like I have to. Beyonce may have been and had one of the biggest country albums this year.
Oh yes.
However, it wasn't good enough for the megastar powerhouse that she is to be nominated or receive a single nomination at the 2024 CMA Awards. Well,
they've had a massive beef with her. I don't understand why.
Because they hate her.
It's not right.
And I hate them.
It's not right.
This beef goes back. I remember when this happened. This beef goes back right well before Cowboy Carter came out. It came out, and this beef came about when Daddy Issues.
Oh, right, okay. Yes,
Daddy?
I remember you telling me this story, I think, before.
Yeah, so it come out... did I say Daddy Issues?
I mean, that
maybe
would fit
I'm subconsciously fucking...
That is a song by her.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Oh, is it Daddy Lessons? I'm sounding like a really terrible fucking... Yeah, Daddy Lessons. Did I say Daddy Issues?
Yeah, it's along the same line. Along the same line.
You know, I'm in the middle of doing this podcast and I just realised what I just said. Maybe that's something telling me something, isn't it? Subconsciously.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe I've got daddy issues. I can't believe I said that. It doesn't stem... Right, we're going to keep this in, but fuck me. It doesn't stem back from Beyonce's Daddy Issues.
Okay.
It stems back from Daddy Lessons, the song... where she recorded this, obviously, country song, which is a little bit different to what people are used to.
Yeah, of course.
And I think that the country world took massive issue with that song.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think those kind of musical genres are quite, enclosed, and country music has quite a community that are very kind of stubborn and have their own ways of doing things, and someone coming in thinking they can do it. But Beyonce did it well. They're all
cunts anyway if they don't like Beyonce, so...
Exactly, yeah, fuck them. Fuck the CMAs.
Anyway, moving on. I can't believe I said Daddy Issues. It's not even the name of the song. Kate Middleton released a statement, a little video, saying that she's completed her chemotherapy treatment and is looking forward to life cancer-free. And this makes my heart warm. I fucking love her, you know how much
absolutely,
I love her.
Yeah, and good on her, because, you know, she's young, she's the future queen of our country, and cancer at that age should not be a thing, but it's at every age. And
people are slagging her off, aren't they, by saying that the video was too
always going to be someone cunting you off, isn't there? Always. There's never going to be someone everyone is going to be, yes, that's great. I just think people are
they'll cunts that don't like Kate Middleton anyway. That's exactly what I'm just going to say. episode.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, Dave Grohl hit the headlines. I don't know if you've heard this one yet.
No.
He hit the headlines this week by announcing publicly on his Instagram story. Hold on, you know who Dave Grohl is?
I do
right?
know who Dave Grohl is, yeah.
He announced this week on his Instagram story that he'd publicly fathered a new baby. I can't get my fucking words out.
Oh.
He fathered a new baby out of his marriage and out of wedlock.
Wow.
He went on to say that he is working really hard with his family and his wife and his kids to try and regain their trust again. But he's had another baby.
Wow, he was I don't know, such a committed father, and he was quite well known as being. Didn't he bring his son out to play with him as well?
I have no fucking idea who.
Yeah.
I googled him. I know of him, but I don't know what band he's in.
Foo Fighters now, formerly Nirvana. He was the drummer in Nirvana.
Oh, I didn't know that. It's not really my vibe, is it?
No, it's not your vibe. No.
Don't really care, to be honest. But I thought we'd better balance it out.
Oh well, naughty boy Dave.
The Traitors US has picked up an Emmy this Sunday,
Yes.
winning Outstanding Reality Competition Programme, which, after the category was announced and the winner, the team from Drag Race, including all of the queens, cleared out and headed to the lobby, so they got up and left.
Oh, in
Well,
protest?
no, see, this is the thing. So that's how it was reported, but then they fired back and said that no, that's not what happened. Yes, we all got up and left. We all went to the lobby, but it was I think they kind of said that obviously it was an interval moment or something.
Oh, right.
They weren't walking out because they were disgusted or upset that they didn't win. They were just going to the lobby. However, I do think there's a time, and if they've gone on stage to receive this award, probably going to the lobby at that point.
Yeah, maybe wait for that. If you know there's a interval coming, you're a few minutes away.
Yeah, that'd be me. When people win awards and then they show all of the people that was also nominated, winning, not winning,
Trying to clap,
everyone's clapping. You would see it on my face. I'd probably mouth.
Turn to someone else, turning the tables
really?
over.
They're shit. How did they win this? Oh god! But yeah, that was I suppose just awkward.
Bad timing. But also, the press love a story to drag people through the dirt.
They do indeed. And then I find Tito Jackson passed away.
Yeah,
That's sad, isn't it?
It is sad. Yeah.
I don't know how many of them's left now. Obviously, Michael Jackson's died. Tito's died. Jermaine's still alive. Randy, I think, is still alive. I don't know who the fifth one is.
I can't think of who the other.
God, we should fact check these things before.
But his father died, didn't he? A few years ago.
But good riddance because he was horrible.
He was a nasty piece of work. Yeah,
he was horrible.
But, lovely Janet's in town at the moment.
I know. I tried to look tickets today. There are still loads of tickets left at the O2, but I'm not so sure that I would want to pay those prices. They ain't that fucking good.
Oh, maybe send her an email, see if she can come on the podcast.
I love, mate. While you're in London,
we got this fabulous podcast. Love to hear your thoughts.
Oh, bless Janet. At least it ain't Latoya.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hell, she's a fucking cock. I love it when her and Nene got into it on The Apprentice, and she started
Oh, I don't know that.
Arguing with Latoya Jackson, and Nene's like me. You're like the Latoya, and I'm like the Nene of that situation, because I would just go off, and then I wouldn't be able to stop.
And you wouldn't stop yourself. Yep.
Anyway, enough of news now. We've got our own little bit of news, haven't we?
You do indeed.
Quite a bit to unpack.
Quite a lot of news.
I suppose the first bit of news for us is our website is now officially live.
We are all over the World Wide Web.
We've been saying that we wanted to get a website for this podcast for fucking ages.
Indeed,
we've not done it. We've been doing this podcast now for over a year, and we've never had one. So we did it. We bit the bullet, and we got a website.
Exactly, yeah. So you can, if you can't get enough of us each week on the podcast, you can now follow us on our website,
www.rbtwthepod.com.
The podcast.
Did I get it wrong?
www.rbtwthepodcast.com.
Fucking hell, I've got it written on the iPad. God, what's wrong with me today?
I don't know.
I'm keeping that in, by the way. I'm not going to edit that out.
But yes, do check out the website. You'll find all about us, all about the pod,
bits and videos,
obviously
some announcements
previous
up.
pods and big announcements to come.
Have a little mooch over and have a look.
Yeah,
it's exactly what you would think for us. It's pink, it's camp, and it's everything that we fucking stand for.
Absolutely, yeah, exactly.
I'll leave you to do the links because I clearly get it wrong. Well, that's quite a nice segue
into
the next bit of news that we
Indeed,
have.
yeah, okay.
Which will also be on the website from tomorrow.
Indeed,
Tomorrow?
it'll be up and up.
Do you want to announce the next one? Because I balls that one up, didn't I?
Wait, I just need to make sure it's the...
Yes.
So, on the 29th of November, we will be coming back to you live and direct.
So we're doing another live show.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. So keep November 29th in your diaries.
Keep your eyes and ears listening and looking out for some updates where we announce the venue, the times and everything. But it's officially happening. We're doing another live show, and this one is going to be a massive ramp up from the last one.
Indeed,
this one there'll be bigger. It'll be a bigger venue. It'll be, more outrageous. It'll be more outrageous. There'll be more things to do. This one's gonna be like amazing.
One not to miss.
Yeah, so we're very excited. We toyed with the idea of doing one this year or doing one next year. Yeah. We just decided.
Well, you got impulsive.
I got impulsive, and I said, "Fuck it, we need to do it this year. It needs to be this side of the year." So we are heading back out there and doing a live one.
Absolutely, yeah.
This one will be ticketed though, won't it? So
it will be.
As I said, keep a lookout for the link to grab your tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so, we'll if you don't see it on the website, why not? If you do, we'll mention it next week. Head
over to the website this episode will go out tomorrow, so
indeed
it'll be live. But we'll see it on our socials as well.
Yeah,
and TikTok. So
absolutely. See you there.
We are excited.
See you there.
It's just good it's like we love bringing this whole thing to life. We obviously record it every week, and we record it in this lovely little studio that we've created. But it's also like super super fun too.
Although last time I did nearly shit my pants as I came on stage. Wow. This time I'm going to be a bit more... Well, I say that.
You say that. Have you seen the venue? This is a lot bigger than the last one. But it's exciting.
It is, yes.
We've done the main news. We've done our pod news. Before we get into this episode...
Do I need to make an apology?
Well, I think before we get into this week's one, we do need to address something.
We do.
Now, last week's episode was fun. It was great. We had the start of the episode. We were drinking Beyonce's New Whiskey, and it was lovely. We decided to mention a few people that listen to the pod, but also people that we're quite fond of. We're very fond of.
Absolutely.
One of those people was the lovely David, right?
Yes.
And we shouted David out. We were talking about how wonderful he is, and we. Well, you proposed a toast.
I did. I raised a glass.
You didn't say that. So, we did the episode, it went out, and we thought nothing more of it. Until David messaged me and said, "Did Danny call me a little twink?" Right, so we obviously wouldn't have said that, and...
Well, I did panic and think, did I say that? It's not something I would have said.
Well, I mean, we rushed into the edit, went back into... Obviously, this was already out there on Spotify. It was already, out there. People were listening to it. But we rushed back in to double-check that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
Now... It wasn't the case, thank God.
It was not the case.
But what I will say is I do totally understand where he's fucking coming from.
I mean, even I heard it on the replay. Even I heard him calling him a little twink.
Let's have a little listen. Let's slot the power of editing. Let's slot back in that one part of the podcast into this week's episode and tell us, for those that are listening to this week, tell us what you think. Does this sound like Danny said to David, he's a little twink? So let's give it a listen. He's a wonderful human being.
Absolutely.
And I'm so glad that we met him, and thank you for understanding the struggle when it comes to being a huge fan of the lovely Queen, but also having to bat off those people that do not like her.
Indeed.
I have no fucking time for.
He's a little twink of Sir David.
Yes, there we go. I mean, my mind's made up. I know what it sounds like. So the floor is yours.
I definitely did not say that. I think the video footage shows I had a glass raised in my hand. What I actually said was, "Here's a drink." What did I say?
You said, here's a little drink.
Here's a little drink to David. So,
Honestly, it made my fucking night when he texted it, purely because like he then voice noted us after to say that it was like so perfectly timed, and it fit so well in with what we were talking about. But I couldn't stop laughing.
I can only apologise to David and stereotyping him into a tribe. Into a tribe.
I mean, it was really funny. I did really enjoy it. So I'm not going to lie. We haven't spoken about tribes in a while.
No, it's been a while. Yeah, maybe in a couple of episodes time we'll have to revisit.
Do you think? Obviously, I think the last time we did a tribe episode, we was like episode 4 or 5 in.
Yeah, it was
Since
a long
then,
time.
Yeah, so now we're what episode? Nearly pushing the big 40, nearly, right?
Yeah.
Must be. I can't.
We'll be on 40. We'll be on 40. Yeah. We'll be on 40.
Well, all right then, fine. But in that time frame, a lot's changed.
They probably invented 6-7 new tribes.
I'm not talking about new. I'm talking about new tribes as such. We've changed.
We've changed.
So my question to you.
Okay.
What would you consider yourself as now? And would it be this? Say, for example, we have to put ourselves into a tribe. What would you consider yourself now? And would that have been the same as it was when we did that episode all that time ago?
I'm going to say no. And I think purely the reason being I've gained some pounds.
So have I, babes.
I don't think I can. So I would say when we started this, I was firmly in the otter tribe. I'm almost certainly in the mammoth or bear tribe.
Mammoth?
I'm sure whatever's beyond bear. I think, to be honest, I probably fall into that category now.
A bear.
At least. What about you?
Well, yeah, good, fair enough. I'll submit back. I've always found this really weird because I personally don't think I fit into anything because I'm definitely not a twink.
No.
I don't think I ever was. Even when I was in the closet, I weren't a twink because I just never fit that persona. But I suppose I had the body and the weight of one, but I definitely fucking don't have that now.
Yeah.
But I think back then I probably would have considered myself probably an otter, and I would say that I probably still fit into that category.
Yeah.
Unless you look at the fucking pink hair and the flamboyant outfits, but I really think it's a tough one because I'm not a twink. I'm
no.
past that. I've gained too much pounds
to
be a twink. And I also am in my mid to late 30s now. So
yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I still don't really get the. I've still to this day don't associate age with twinkness.
But it is, because I looked at this.
I know it is.
They say that, well, I say they, I don't know who the fuck they are, but they say, the internet, say that a twink is between 18 and 30.
30, yeah.
Right? But I know, personally, gay men that are in their 40s and 50s that still think that they fit that persona. Yeah. Now, come on.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
No one's you're not fooling anyone, babes.
No, exactly.
You're not.
Exactly. Well, isn't there a... Actually, there must be a term for like an older twink.
So no, should I have a look?
I don't know. Yeah,
I just don't understand why these people would want to like what like you're 50 years old, hun.
I mean, to be fair, like the idea of being an otter or a bear doesn't really fill me with like, I really feel proud to be in these categories. But
yeah, well, I don't really. That's why I said this sort of shit that I don't ever follow it, even when I was like on Grindr and stuff. I never really.
No, yeah. But some people live and die by it, don't they? Like,
well, yeah. This person that I know in particular, I'm not bringing their names up, of course. I can't say like someone's asked the question: what do twinks become when they get older? Actually, might.
Well, maybe it's time for a future episode where we revisit and.
Somebody said, "Twas because they twas a twink." Oh, I love the internet. Someone's like, twinks don't age, silly. They bath in embalming fluid to preserve their looks.
If that's what you got to do to remain a twink, then.
Oh, bless.
I think we need to revisit that.
Well, or if anyone else knows, if anyone else knows the fucking answer to that, then let us know. Indeed. Is there such a phrase for an old twink? But yeah, oh look, my light just went off. Oh, then it went back on. God, this is a shambles of an episode tonight.
It was Friday the 13th the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I didn't really do nothing. I didn't leave the bed.
No.
I wasn't doing anything on that day. Well, keeping with tribes.
Okay.
We did a test prior to this episode.
You did, which filled me with fear a little bit, actually.
So I did a test prior to this episode where I asked both of us a series of questions and got an answer. Okay. Now, this test, I didn't tell you what the test was. You didn't tell me what the test
was, you just asked me the questions.
I didn't tell you anything about it. I just did the test and I asked you a series of questions.
I struggled with some of the questions.
Well, the end of the test, it gave you what your tribe is and what you are based on your answers.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if they've got some homophobes creating these tests, but it's not right.
Phew. Okay.
No, wait till you hear.
Okay.
So, can you guess? Have a guess. I'll ask you because I know the answers. Have a guess what that would have come to in terms of you. What your
in terms of my
tribe would have been based on your responses. What do you reckon the test would have come up with?
I mean, obviously there were very clear questions about like, what do you consider yourself to be? What would other people call you? I don't know. I would probably guess it comes maybe back as a bear as well. I don't know. Then the questions about like gay icons.
It's just an answer, babe. Just an answer.
A bear.
A bear. Well, you'd be wrong with that.
Okay.
Before I disclose both of these answers, because I have no words. What do you think it would have said about me? Bearing in mind the same questions that I asked you, I would have answered. So you can kind of gauge. My answers. Okay. One of them, for example, one of the questions was favourite colour, and obviously I would have chose pink.
Of course,
right?
Yeah.
So some of my answers were pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah.
What do you think it said about me?
I don't know. The way you're reacting to this, I'm guessing they might have called you a twink.
No, you'd be wrong on that as well.
Okay, well, that's good.
They come to the conclusion that you are a jock. And it comes to the conclusion that I was a bear. I'm like,
no.
Yeah. Can you believe it? I've got fucking screenshots to prove it. A bear?
Jock?
A jock, yes.
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Jock. That's what I'm saying. Is it fucking homophobes doing this thing? Because are they trying to deliberately piss me off?
That's almost as naive as that person who said it's that guy on the left.
Look at this was your answers. Look, jock.
Wow.
Bear.
That's ridiculous.
I'm a bear and you're a fucking jock.
That's not true. That can't. I don't know. That's a ridiculous.
It's got to be someone that don't like me running this test. I was like, really? Like, what was the other questions? My favourite celeb out of the selection, I put Tom Daley. I like pink.
Right, okay.
I can't remember what the other questions was.
And it's weird because you don't like Tom Daley.
I do like Tom Daley.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you find him annoying.
I do find him annoying, but I still wouldn't mind.
Fine, okay.
I grabbed his ass once.
Oh, yes, I remember you saying.
And he grabbed mine.
He did,
yes. Yeah. See, I don't mind him. And then, what was the other question? Pink. What a fucking other question? Oh, yeah, favourite date. A date. Like, what your dream date would be, or your ideal date would be.
Yeah.
I said drinks and back to the house. Like that. In what world does any of my answers scream bear?
That's weird. That's so bizarre.
It's got to be someone that don't like me running that test.
The questions themselves are a little bit like, I don't know. I thought they were a little bit.
I mean, I know I've gained. What is it? Face? Is it recording me? I know I've gained a few pounds, but fuck me, I don't think I don't fall into that category yet.
No, well, don't worry, because I certainly don't fall into the jock category.
Let's ask everyone that listens.
How would you describe us? Maybe we should do a poll.
We could do a poll. Which one's more accurate?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, fucking people. This is the same. Funny enough, this is a. This is totally unrelated to what we've just spoke about, but this same company that did said test of us also had articles which I found quite interesting.
Okay.
So there was this one article that was released, which I've taken little notes on. Now I'd like to say, I can say for myself, I can't relate to this article, and I hope you can't either. But I thought it would be, let's have a little read, and I was going to ask you some answers on it.
Okay.
So the article was 5 reasons to date a man with a micro penis.
Okay.
So there was 5 reasons in this article that said these are the reasons why actually you should date a man with a micro penis.
Okay.
Some of them I found quite funny.
Okay.
So I was going to ask you. You don't have to get all 5 right, but could you hazard a guess any reasons why someone would want to date a man with a micro penis over someone that doesn't have one? Now you can see why I chose this article.
Right, number 1.
Oh, you're actually going to go there?
Doesn't take as much long to get ready.
What do you need to do even if you're home?
Well, shaving's going to take you half the time.
What's that got to do with your
well, you want to be trimmed. There's less of a... There's less
the
shaft.
Fucking hell.
There's less shaft to shave.
Okay.
Number 1.
Less shaft left to shave.
I don't know.
Anything else?
Maybe wouldn't hurt as much.
What, for who though?
Well, I suppose. Well, again, obviously, we were talking in the gay world.
I'm interested in watching you try and come up
in
with
the
some
gay
answers.
world. Obviously, if he is a top, it may not. I mean, it wouldn't be as pleasurable either. But I'm struggling.
That's what he said.
Do they?
I mean, this was a very positive article, but look, in true RBTW fashion, we're going to just tear this apart and make it.
Here's another question.
What?
They got a micro penis. Does that mean their bladder is smaller as well?
What?
Well, if you wanted to get into piss play, you wouldn't really have a.
Oh my god! I don't think your penis size is dependent on your bladder size.
Okay. Well, it was a question. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know where that came from. You want me to give you some answers?
Yeah, maybe let's move on to the actual answers.
So number 1, tell me if you agree.
Okay,
so number 1 in this article. Now, as I said, this is not like this article I just found particularly entertaining.
Okay, yeah.
So the first one said it's not all about the motion in the ocean. The truth is, it's the technique that counts. Guys with micro penises often become masters of foreplay and other bedroom skills. Now, I can understand that. Like maybe because they've not got much to work with there, they've got things that they can do elsewhere.
I would agree with that phrase, saying like it is about what you do with it. People with less than average sizes, if they know what to do with it, then yeah, they can be great. Well,
their second one is intimacy. So I suppose this ties in with the first one. Intimacy like never before. And by the way, these are direct quotes from this article. It's not me saying this.
Okay.
Intimacy like never before. Guys with micro penises can lead to a deeper emotional connection and a more fulfilling relationship. It's about the connection, the shared moments, and the love, not the physical act.
That's very sweet.
I mean, it all sounds lovely, isn't it? But it's not really what I want.
But now you gotta hit the spot.
No, I mean, yeah, this sounds all cute, but it's not what I want, babes. Next one. Exploring new pleasures. A guy with a micro penis is often open to exploring other forms of pleasure. From oral to toys to sensual massages, the bedroom becomes a playground of endless possibilities.
Okay.
Again, sounds dirty, sounds fun, but you could do that with anyone, no?
With yourself.
Get me toy out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I do respect this article, and if I had a micro penis, which I don't, I would probably be reading this article feeling a little bit better about myself.
You'd be adding it to your dating profile straight away. Here's a reference.
Maybe I'll start face tuning my penis size. Oh! Just deafened a load of people.
Choked there. More than I would have choked on a micro penis.
Oh my god. Maybe I'll start editing my photos down. The next one, this one's funny. They actually said breaking down barriers. I'm like, well, there's not much they're breaking down. Dating someone with a micro penis can help break down social norms and stigmas. You will become more open-minded, compassionate, and understanding. Cute. Still not what I want.
Still not what I wanted.
No.
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Next one, confidence. A guy with a micro. Now, I never thought I would hear the word confidence and micro penis in the same sentence, but I'm living for it.
Yeah.
So confidence. A guy with a micro penis who is confident in himself. That's really hot. Confidence is sexy, and when someone embraces who they are without reservations, it's incredibly attractive. Now, I do agree with that.
Yeah.
The confidence
thing. Yeah.
Somebody, I've not always been the most confident when it comes to, especially when I started being in the gay world and experimenting and seeing men, I was not the most confident a person. And like my ex at the time used to say to me, confidence is so sexy. Just own it. Just own it. It's not that fucking easy.
No,
Definitely not that fucking easy. I can't imagine how this would be.
I know, yeah.
I mean, that's lovely, yeah, be confident. But if you've got a micro penis, you might not be that confident. I don't know.
No, yeah. Hey, like, you know, and also, let's not forget that there's probably some people out there who have absolute fantasies about men with micro penises. They may be. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a whole community. Please, the micro penis fan club on Facebook. Please send us a message.
Oh God, do not. I wonder. Yeah, you might be right. Actually,
there's got to be like people. Lots of people are into lots of different things. You know, fine is not for me, it's not for you.
Oh yeah, look, there's a website about it.
There we go. There's probably a whole dating app about micro penis men.
For kinksters with a micro penis fetish, shall I read it out? Penises come in all shapes and sizes, but some are classed as being micro penises, meaning that they're 1 inch or less length when fully erect, though some people with this condition cannot achieve erection at all. It's relatively rare and has many causes, but those affected generally find the psychological effect to be the most serious. The good news is that it didn't need and dictate someone's sex life. There are plenty of things you can do with a partner, no matter what, and you're able to or comfortable with your penis. Some with micro penis enjoy humiliation as a fetish. The right person will be someone who is understanding and accepting and very willing to explore alternatives to help you both.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go. I'm sure.
My God, there's actual footage. There's actual
pictures.
No, not pictures of micro penises, but there are pictures of people here that have fetishes of them, and it's a mixture of men and women. To be honest, I'm not going to lie.
That's it. That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Different people are into lots of many different things. So, all the micro penis listeners out there, there's someone out there.
What has this episode become? It's a whole episode about micro penis. Funny enough, on this now I'm on this forum. Somebody just said, "How do I know if I have one?" Somebody said, "Your parents would have been told when you were born." What a way to dampen the birth.
What, you think a child's coming out with a 12-inch wanger? No.
Pulling the baby out.
I thought that was the umbilical cord.
It's got a micro penis. The dad would be like, "That's not for me."
No, but surely you don't know whether you have a micro penis at birth. That can't be true.
I don't know. People say what they fucking want online, don't they?
Oh, the internet.
Oh, I hate that. Like we've just launched a website and we've announced a live show. This content is going to be the next episode. Oh,
well, there we go. I'll be honest. I don't think those 5 reasons to date a man with a micro penis are going to make me rush out and join this lovely community that exists. I'm very sorry if that. I'm very sorry if that breaks.
I've got to stop now looking on this website.
You're going to get flagged.
I always say, don't I? It's my fucking history that's going to get. Anyway, we didn't actually get to the end of the reasons.
Okay.
The last one was, it's more than sex. Dating a guy with a micro penis can help you focus on all of the other amazing things that make a relationship great, from shared interests and goals to emotional support and companionship.
I still want to get it at the end of the night.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It sounds sweet, but it's like... It's not really going to...
For me, personally, not my vibe. Not my vibe.
But if you've got one out there, you listen to this, do you, babes? Yes.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm going to stick to the jocks.
Oh, I suppose I'm... I've got to be fucking bear. Me being the bear that I am.
Wow.
Maybe I should start out buying those, like a lot of bears wear, like, leather gear and harnesses. Maybe I need to sort out my wardrobe. Now we're transitioning to autumn winter.
Maybe it's time.
Maybe I need a couple of bear outfits.
Get the old PU
What
out.
fucking things though to put me as? Like, why would
I know, yeah.
bear?
Well, I mean, I'd love to think of myself as a jock, but I definitely am not. Definitely am not.
I'm like, what? Maybe I'm getting this whole thing wrong. Maybe bears do like pink, and maybe bears like, I don't know, like Tom Daley. I don't know. But some of our questions, like, this is what I mean. There must be someone that hates me because some of our questions and the answers weren't too dissimilar.
No, I know, exactly,
So
yeah.
what fucking...
Yeah, what's the difference? Like, well, we had different colours. We had the same celebrity, probably the same... Yeah, I can't remember what the other questions were.
No, I can't remember now either, but
yeah, load of old bullshit.
Oh, yeah. But I'm not a bear.
Would not recommend.
No. Should we listen to some slutty confessions?
I think it's time for some slutty confessions.
Yeah, so let's let's leave tribes to one side for a moment and let's listen to what you've been up to with your slutty confession. So yeah, let's do it. Well, so yeah, we've got a few fun ones this week.
All right, here we go.
I will say, like, there are a couple here that are a bit, as always, bit near the mark.
I mean, you say this every week.
Yeah, I say it every week,
and every week
they keep getting worse.
Well, there we go, exactly.
Anyway, but we said we love listening to other people's stories.
We do. We live for them.
We live for them. They're fun, and they also make us feel fucking normal sometimes. So
let's dive right in.
So the first one, so this person says, yesterday I was having sex with my boyfriend and my roommate, and by the time I was getting ready to go back home, his roommate, so it's his, right? His roommate. By the time I was getting ready to go back home, his roommate requested a weird kink from me. He said, wear your clothes, but let him keep his head on my lap and suck on my breast. I thought for a minute, but did it anyways. I was fully dressed and pulled my breast out for him to suck on my nipple. He was trying his best to pull my entire breast in his mouth and suck on it. My boyfriend also did the same, and it was kind of hot for me. But after, while my boyfriend laid me back in bed, pulled my leggings off and fucked me, while his friend was still sucking on my nipples, they told me that he had a breastfeeding fetish.
Oh.
Imagine, like, the boyfriend on one tip and the roommate on the other. Nursing each tit like the boyfriend and the roommate.
I mean, great, he's got that fetish. I can't imagine that's very exciting for her.
Well, not really. Like, I mean,
it's not like an erogenous zone, is it? The nipple?
I don't know. I hate anyone touching my nipples. I hate it. I know some people are really into it, but I hate it. Hate it.
Well, I don't have sensitive nipples. So, like,
you know, I mean, I don't think I do either, but I wouldn't want two men clamped on each.
No, I don't.
Do you know what I mean?
No, exactly. Yeah, no, not for me.
Do you know what? Like, the fact that they've obviously got this relationship where the boyfriend, the roommate, and her can bone each other. But
absolutely. I
mean, the kink bit. If they can do that, they can do fucking anything.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Maybe find out what her kink is. Maybe it's her turn this time.
Oh God, this one. So this is a girl. I hate sometimes the way they start. She's like, I can't stop putting golf balls in my pussy. Shall we hear the story?
Well, yeah, maybe let's put some context to it.
Set the tone of it already, isn't it? When I was with my boyfriend, I never had any sex toys. But I would sometimes use a hairbrush handle or some fingers. One day, I thought it would be hot if I tried putting one of his golf balls in there. After a thorough clean, I decided to try it. Starting off with one, the sensation felt hot, but not enough to orgasm, so we tried a second in there too. This felt super sexy, and the feeling of the balls turned me on so much I decided to pull up my panties and leave him in there all day. I walked around the house like this, and when I felt one plop out, it rolled around the front of my panties occasionally, brushing my clit, and every now and then sliding around my hole when I sat down. The sensations felt amazing. Later that day in the shower, I cleaned the first one off, but it was more of an effort to get the other one out. So after some finger work and some funny poses, I eventually got it out. It made me feel so naughty, and now I can't stop doing it. I hope she don't go driving range and doing that. 1 minute.
At the end of every hole, pulls the flag out and just sits there with.
You know, like when you go bowling and that machine. You know, when the bowling ball goes down,
pops it back out,
and then it comes back up that machine. Oh. She just wants to be on all fours.
I can't imagine that is very comfortable. Like, I know it's not the largest thing in the world, but
Also, they're quite textured golf balls, aren't they? They've got
ribbed
those
for her
little
pleasure.
Yeah, they've got those little holes all round
Yeah,
it,
like
haven't they?
dimples. Yeah.
Fuck me, I've heard of ping pong balls, but golf balls.
Well, I don't know. I guess like a ping pong ball is like nothing to it.
Well, they're light as well, aren't they? But a golf ball's heavy.
God, can you imagine trying to walk around? Like, it'd take you about 20 minutes to get up.
She could be your own human caddie.
Oh, the 9-9. Hang on, I'm just trying to fish it out.
Babe, pop one of those golf balls out, please. If you're into golf, then you've got a winner there.
Oh, you absolutely have, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh, next one. So this person just said, I've got a confession about my remote controlled toy. About a week ago, I bought a toy that had a remote control capability. I hadn't ever used a digital controlled device before, so I didn't share the code with anyone right away. That was until last night, so I'm assuming that other people can use it on their phone.
Right, okay.
I suppose like our hot tub, really.
Yeah.
Like the hot tub. Maybe not on that level.
Quite the same thing.
Anyway, I was minding my own business and, the call for the deed came up. I sat back and started using the toy. And then I remembered that I can share the code. But wait, there isn't anyone to share the code with. Wrong. Posted it online and had multiple people control it. It was a rush and definitely worth the money. I cannot use the toy now without someone else controlling it because it just feels better. This sounds good.
I don't know, you'd want to be careful about how many people you gave it to, because can you imagine like some guy just wakes up at like 4 a.m. in the morning just like
thinking he's turning one of his appliances on, that Alexa can control everything.
Yeah, that could
Let me put the heating on, swipes it up to maximum.
Yeah, that could just get a bit awkward.
I don't know, I quite like the look. This sounds fun.
I think it's quite kinky.
Imagine that though, just being so bored one night and like just sharing the code on like, I don't know, Facebook, watching your auntie. Oh my god. I didn't realise you could get stuff like that.
I know you can get remote control, but I thought it was through like actually a remote control, not like remotely from.
Well, I suppose you can do anything. You can do anything with a smartphone nowadays.
Absolutely.
I wonder if Philips has worked this out. Because I know they do all the lights, don't they? Start getting fucking dildos.
Alexa, dildo on.
Oh, I'd really fuck around with that. If she gave me that code, I would be fucking around with it all night long.
Dildo to maximum.
Fucking hell. Well, I quite like that confession.
Oh, that's a good confession.
One.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a very good one.
I didn't realise those things existed.
Neither did I.
Oh my god, I'd have so much fun with that. You'd want to do it at really awkward times, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, exactly. When like you've got meetings at work.
But then again, would she be wearing a dildo to work?
You never know.
We've heard stories where they fucking. Well, this one will put golf balls up herself carried about a day. Anyway, next one. I've got to confession. I've watched porn for 6 hours today. I woke up about 8 a.m. Immediately stuck my hand down my pants. Then I pulled up all kinds of porn and just kept my legs spreading, touching myself for a good hour, kept myself a little bit wet and needy. Then I used my vibrator on and off while watching porn. I stopped for about an hour. I ate lunch and watched some TV. But then I got sleepy and went to lay down for a nap. But it just got horny again. So I pulled up more porn and I've been doing it. I've been touching myself ever since and doing it all day. 6 hours?
Yeah, 6 hours is a long time.
Fucking hell.
I mean, you got a job as well.
Well, maybe she's working from home.
Oh, yeah, but still, you.
Well, I don't know, because she said she's got up at 8 a.m. and immediately started watching porn, so maybe she's got a day off.
Maybe got a day off, yeah.
Jesus, she must be red raw.
No, a very productive day off, really. But
Can't you just watch This Morning or something?
Fingering yourself to Alison Hammond.
Oh, you brought Alison Hammond into this. We love Alison.
Oh, we do love Alison Hammond, yeah.
I won't finger myself to her, though.
Better than caddie.
Oh, right, let's move on from This Morning. So this next one. I am a 30-year-old male, and my girlfriend and I were together for 5 years. She was 27. I thought I was going to marry her. We've had different ideas of the future, and we eventually broke up. We haven't talked to each other in years, and she hasn't popped up on my social media. A few nights ago, I was watching some porn, and boom, there she was. I was shocked at first. Since then, I haven't watched any other porn besides her. I used to tell her she was my favourite porn star when she used to send me pictures playing around. Now, that statement is actually true, and I can't stop thinking about her. I now can't get off without watching her.
Oh my
Fuck me,
God.
imagine watching an old porno and getting your ex getting railed on the TV.
I mean, I guess it is a possibility that could happen, isn't it? But I don't know. If it's an ex as well, I don't know if... I mean, I guess if it was good sex with them, then maybe you'd want to.
I don't know if you'd want to watch your ex being
no,
railed, though.
exactly, yeah.
I used to say when I split up with people, oh God, they're going to see me, like, obviously when I did like Silent Witness and things, they're going to see me on like a blockbuster show at one point. That wasn't what I had in mind. Railing my career into the gutter. Oh no, I don't think I'd be on board with this. I literally would be like...
I would. It would be weird. It would be weird. I mean, fine, you've seen it all before, I know, but still...
Different context, though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh well, if you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it. But like, I just feel like that would consume my mind. I'd be like,
yeah,
because you know why? Because I would be like, oh, was that happening while we were together?
Yeah,
was
exactly.
I don't know. Thank fuck that's not me.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Porno, dangerous.
Although to see if there's any of my exes, it's probably a bestiality fucking video.
One of those ones with a horse.
Yeah, horses. Listen, a horse is the nice way to put it. I was thinking more of like a hog. Oh God. Anyway, the next one. Oh God. Trigger warning.
Okay, here we go.
I got super turned on while eating her out from behind because of her arsehole smell. God. I love eating out my girl from behind. I eat her pussy and her arse, mainly because of the pheromones and musk from her arsehole. Oh. It's the ultimate turn-on. It makes her really excited too when she knows that I love the smell. Lately, I've been smelling her thongs after she's worn them all day, and the strap that goes between her arse smells amazing. She doesn't know that I smell it. Hoping there's people that are into this kink and would like this and be into it as well.
Well, I'm sure there are. I think it's a massive thing, isn't it? Like, I've spoken before about there was a whole dating night, wasn't there, where you had to like take in night with
that
clothing.
Was a T-shirt one though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was like it was going to take your panties in with you. Yeah,
that was an episode. That was again. It probably was a similar episode to the Tribes one, right? It was probably
it was
many moons ago. Yes, they took a white T-shirt in or something, but a fucking thong that's been rubbing her arsehole all day.
Maybe this girl needs to do the tuna prank.
Or do you know what? It's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's like the tuna fucking prank. Oh God! Imagine if he's sitting there and all of a sudden he's like. She's like, what are you doing?
Nasty. No. Yeah, no. It's...
Oh, God.
People enjoy that. I don't.
I mean, if he enjoys it and she don't care, then she don't even need to shower.
But she doesn't know.
No, but she doesn't know that he sniffs the underwear, but she knows that he likes the smell of her ass.
I suppose.
So if they're getting down to it and he's like... sniffing around like an old dog... You know how I am when I get in a car and there's a magic tree and all of a sudden if we're in a taxi, you can hear me, before you see me, you can hear me go...
Yeah.
Because it makes me feel ill.
Yeah.
That's how I imagine this to be.
Yeah.
I don't love the smell of arsehole.
No.
I don't like the smell of magic tree either. But if I had to choose between the magic tree or an arsehole, I'd probably choose the arsehole.
Yeah, I'd probably choose an arsehole as well.
I hate those trees. They make me so ill.
They do, yeah. Even on like these short journeys, yeah.
Oh, God.
No.
Anyway, next one.
Okay.
Moving on from the smelly arsehole. I let my husband sleep with my sister for his birthday. My sister has always had a crush on my husband, and I'm very open with her about our sex life. She got cheated on recently and hasn't wanted to get hurt again, so she hasn't been dating. All she's done is kept complaining about not being able to get laid, and my husband's birthday was coming up. So I got the two together, and it made both of their nights. I didn't watch, but they went to dinner and had a whole night, and I know it went well, and both of them know it was a one-time thing. So why not let her and him have a little bit of fun? Bit incestuous though, isn't it?
That is so fucked up. That is so fucked up.
Well, it is this podcast.
God.
I mean, again, if it works for them though, it works for them. But I don't think I'd want to share my partner with my sibling.
Also, like, the two of them are both interested in each other, the husband and the sister. Like, that's going to lead to problems. Those two, if they run off, I'm not going to be surprised.
Well, I'd understand if it was just sex and you'd be like, right, she's going to come round, you're going to go upstairs, bone and get it over with. But you let them go to dinner.
Yeah, what was that? That was unnecessary.
They're forming an emotional connection as well.
Yeah.
What would the conversation be at the dinner table? Like, this isn't just sex. This sounds like they had a whole, like, evening. She's like, so why not let them have a little fun? They both know it was a one-night thing. How do you know that?
Yeah, I don't think you can guarantee. It's all very well and good to say, yeah, sure, one-night thing. But all of that going on, you're very, very brave.
Oh, I can see some problems coming.
I can see some problems coming, yeah.
But again, if it works for you and your sister and your husband, then good for you. Good for you. Like, if you can make it work, then great. I would just say be a bit, like, on the air of caution on this one.
Yeah. What are you going to do for next year's birthday? I've got a granddaughter.
Granddaughter? No. God, that's... Fucking hell. I hope these are elderly people then.
Well, yeah, like, what are you going to do for next year's birthday? That's bizarre.
I don't know. They won't be together by this next birthday.
No way.
No, if she's doing stuff like that.
No. Well, maybe he'll be with the other sister, and then as a special treat, he'll get to fuck his ex-wife.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
There we go.
Always
ways around these things.
Anyway, next one. I've been asking my wife details about her past. I have this fantasy of watching my wife get fucked. I would never probably do it, though, I'm not going to lie. But I've been asking her questions about her past, whether it was her ex-boyfriend or just this guy that she was hooking up with. I used to get jealous, but it's now turned me on. And I get turned on by just the imagination. I only ask while at work because reading it seems more hot and fun. She will answer anything I want to know truthfully. I just can't get upset, which I don't. It's honestly made me want to fuck her even harder when we do eventually have sex. Again, like, if this is a kink, then great. But
yeah.
I can't help but think maybe this is just my my thought processes, but that would rear its ugly head for me, and I'd be like, whoa, like, I felt I now know too much.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to know. Like, I don't even want to meet a partner's exes. I don't want to meet them, let alone imagine them being with them.
Imagine the sort of questions he's asking.
I know, yeah. I mean, if he's enjoying it, that's okay, but I think that's just the path to madness.
I do love that she's established some boundaries, though, and she said that she'll answer anything, but he can't get upset about it. Yeah. That's a good boundary to have, because if you're making her ask probably quite intrusive questions about her past, it's right that she would say, well, if I'm doing this for you and it turns you on, then great, but if you can't get mad at me or upset. And I think that's a really good boundary to have. It's
still a guarantee you can make sure he 100% will not get upset by anything.
I'd start, like, if I was her, I'd start just reeling off things that didn't even happen. I once got fucked by a village.
Well, maybe that's a story to come.
I would, though. I'd say some really outlandish. Should we go on holiday to that village? Honestly, I would have a fucking field day with that. Next one. I am a 22-year-old girl and I got fucked by a stranger in a public pool. As the title goes to this confession, he was 35. He came next to me and we spoke for about 10 minutes in the pool. When we eventually entered and started swimming in the water, he pulled my bikinis to one side and started fucking me. There were people around, but I doubt anyone noticed. He came once and kept fucking me. Ask me anything or let's chat, he said. I don't want to go swimming now. I wanted to go swimming in the morning, but I don't want to now.
Yeah, who knows what goes on in those pools. Yeah.
I mean, that's what the chlorine's for, but still. I thought that wasn't, like, maybe this is me being really naive, but I didn't realise having sex in that much water was possible. I thought that you would get, like, a little bit of suction.
I don't know, maybe it adds to the pleasure, like, if it feels, I don't know. I've never had sex.
For God's sake, a public pool. Why couldn't they have waited and just gone into the changing room? I suppose you can't, can you? I don't know.
Yeah.
Public pool, though, is a bit much. Like, as long as there weren't no kids around.
Well, that's it. If it was school holidays, no.
That is a slutty confession.
That is a very slutty question. Yeah, thank you for submitting it.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, this next one. I read this before I thought about it. I felt a bit sorry for this boy.
Okay.
He said, I've got a boner seeing my friend's penis. I got an erection when my friend was getting dressed in front of me after football in his room. He was going for a shower and I got really hard, and I'm not sure if that's because of him or his penis, or that I'm a virgin and just want to have sex. I really don't think I'm gay, and I've never thought about guys before when masturbating, but it was strange for me to react the way I did. Oh, well, maybe you're just horny.
Yeah.
Don't have to be gay. Trust me.
I think a penis is quite nice to look at.
Straight. Let me just straight in inverted commas. Straight boys. But maybe you're right there. Maybe it's just because that you really want to have sex.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
It's just a body reaction to what you're seeing.
That's it. And I don't know. It sounds like you're fairly young as well. Like maybe.
Well, he's over 18.
Right. Okay.
everyone that writes into these are over 18.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, embrace it.
Well, yeah.
Not the penis.
Yeah, don't go and embrace your friend's one. Oh, well, just see how you get on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
nothing wrong with
no shame in that at all.
There's nothing wrong getting hard over.
No shame in that.
We've all been there. Oh, no, this is a short one.
Okay.
This is a short one. I didn't know whether to put it in or not. Fucking hell.
Right, let's hear this.
It's only short. I met a stranger in church.
Okay.
Exactly. I have met him several times, afternoons to late evening. One night late, we had nowhere to go, so he invites me to the church, and we hooked up. I ended up with a facial in the church pew.
Oh my God.
That's really bad. You can't do that in the church.
What? The church is closed though at night, don't they?
Don't know if there's mass.
Oh, I suppose so.
Fucking hell. God. I mean, that's really bad.
That's really bad.
I mean, it's quite the confession. And I'll always read them out. I'll always read them out.
I think you need to go to your priest to confess that.
You need to pray for forgiveness, because you can't be doing stuff like that in the church.
Absolutely not. Exactly. There's not enough Hail Marys.
What is a church pew? Is that the little
the
bit
little
where
stalls,
you sit? Yeah.
Yeah.
What is wrong
And
with
they're
this?
quite narrow as well. It's not the most comfortable place.
I don't know. I hope you were repenting of your sins as you were doing it, because that's disgusting. That's why I said I didn't know whether to include this one, but fuck it. I don't condone that, because I think that's bad.
I agree. That's surely something about that in the Bible you can't do. Thou shalt not jizz on my face.
Oh my God. There's two more, and I've left these two to last. And
Okay.
tell me what you like.
Here we go. Let's go.
So the first one is this person says, I'm obsessed with sperm, but I don't like how small they are. Wouldn't it be so hot if sperm was much larger, like having 1 inch long sperm that wiggles around like worms? That would let people see that the sperm is alive. Ejaculation would be so much hotter if every load was like 10 to 20 of these 1 inch worms shooting out of my cock. Imagine feeling them wiggling around your mouth or arse looking for someone to fertilise. Then it would be amazing to masturbate out and then watch as the sperm wiggles around slowly, never reaching the cunt. It would also be fun to have sperm races with other guys. Whoever's sperm reaches the finish line wins. What do you two think? Hot, right? No.
It's
nothing
weird.
hot about what this confession is. I don't know whether you need to see a therapist. I do not want 1 inch worm-like sperm.
No.
It sounds like I can't.
It sounds like something from like an alien film where like gets into your body and like a parasite. No, that's not. And also, like, I'm not having sperm races with my mates.
This is what I mean. How are you going to bring that up?
Oh, Saturday night, got a few beers round.
Yeah.
I've also got this brand new game. You're going to love it.
Let's all race our wiggly worms. but the fact that he said, wouldn't it be like much hotter if every load was like 10 to 20 of these 1 inch worms shooting out of the cock? No, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
It's like a fucking bush tucker trial. I can't.
Also, like, how painful are these things going to be shooting out your hole?
I wonder if the micro penis person would have like a maggot rather than a worm.
No, that's...
Oh, I just get like...
I don't feel good about that.
Neither do I. This is probably one of the worst. I told you, just when I've like the chunky sperm last week one I thought was bad, but this one was worse. I just get tapeworm. It's giving tapeworm. I don't like the look of it.
It's also giving like something from an alien film or like something. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's not for me.
Anyway, I love these confessions, but some of them are fucking weird. Okay, there's one more. So this person says, I cannot stop drinking used condoms. Have bought a full used condom online a couple of times, and I've been edging all day with it in my mouth. I have a woman coming around later to watch me drink it. That's the worst one.
Where are you buying used condoms online? Where? Why? What a waste of your money.
I can't. When I read this one, I couldn't stop laughing. It's gonna make me go.
Oh no!
It's like that lady that put the fart in the jar a couple of episodes ago.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, I don't want to. I'm not. Shall I try and hit my histories?
I just. Are you getting paid for them to watch you drink it? There's not enough money in the world to.
Also, but like you wouldn't know where.
Exactly. If you put it online, some random stranger like.
Etsy sell it.
What?
Oh,
used
no.
Condoms?
It says Etsy. I thought Etsy sold used condoms. Oh my god. That's fucking rank.
That is disgusting. And really unsafe as well.
Yes.
Really, really unsafe.
Oh my god, look at this. This is a website called Worn in the UK. Somebody's selling it. That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Fuck me.
God, some people are...
Guess how much he's charging for it?
Too much.
Well, guess.
100 quid?
No, not that fucking much. £10.
That's still a lot.
£10 for a load. So, this gets worse. So they wrote, yes, please. Would you sell a vial of cum? Do you ship to Mexico? I'm very interested in purchasing condoms full of cum with uncut men with cheesy cock. Fucking hell. Somebody said, I'm also selling if anyone is interested. I can't. I've learnt a lot in this episode.
Oh, maybe too much. Maybe too much. Oh, there's some dirty people. Dirty people.
Well, I don't know where to... I don't know where to... Oh my god. Anyway, on that note...
Yeah, I need to go... I need to go repent, I think, for my...
You better not be doing what that person's doing in church.
No, I'm not doing that ever. Oh, no.
Saying that, though, like, looking at the person that sent it, they're called Fit James. They're not that fucking fit, to be honest. But,
it'd be different if it was, like, a site for, like, women trying to get pregnant, looking for, like, sperm donors, but that is just for the sake of guzzling down a Johnny full of spunk.
Oh, don't. It's fucking rank. Anyway, on that note...
Yeah, let's... yeah, on that note.
I need to go and have a shower after reading those. But, this one has probably traumatised you.
Indeed.
But thank you for listening anyway.
Yeah.
As always, you can listen to us on all streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Audible, Amazon Prime, and all other listening platforms. You will find us.
Yeah, indeed.
You can see us on TikTok at
RBTW Official.
And now we can finally say that we have a website, www.rbtwthepodcast.com.
Hey, you did it.
Did it right that time. And the biggest announcement of all, please keep your eyes and ears open for tickets to the live show.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll be posting all about it on the website.
29th of November, and you'll see the event go up tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
So please get buying those tickets. They're only going to be cheap. They're not going to be expensive. No. We're not Lubana. We're not there yet.
But we can't wait to see you all there.
Yeah. Yes, so thank you for listening to this one. I know it's been a bit of a...
chaotic one.
Chaotic and filth. Pure filth.
But that's all we're here for.
But with that in mind, leaving you with the word filth, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.